Okay, in today's video, we're going to be talking about what type of gun and what type of caliber you ought to be carrying as a private security professional. Earlier last year, I made a video on specifically the subject I'm going to talk about, which is firearms. What type of firearms should you carry as a private security professional and what caliber? We went into great depth in that video. I will leave a link in the description below. But today's video is a really short one. If you want a foundation, a baseline of knowledge as to what you ought to be carrying as a private security professional, if you know nothing about firearms, you're brand new to the subject, look to see what the larger law enforcement agencies are carrying. Look to see what the FBI is carrying, the Department of Homeland Security, Los Angeles Police Department, Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, Long Beach Police Department. Look at what the large police agencies are carrying. And today's video is not specific to California. It's all across the United States. You have state police agencies. You have county police agencies. Look to see what they're carrying. I'll tell you this. In a majority of the larger agencies, they have full-time range masters, full-time firearm instructors. What they do most of the time is watch people shoot. They train others, different types of weapon systems, and they see what works and what doesn't. They're allowed to also get new weapons from the manufacturer and just test them until they break. So why do all that testing yourself if the government, other agencies have done the testing for you? Okay. Now, the pitfall, the problem is that some agencies, they believe that a certain gun and caliber is God-given to other people. And that's not necessarily the case. So, for example, for the longest time, the Glock 22 40 caliber is the magic bullet of all. Well, what we found out is that a lot of new-time shooters, beginners, they don't want to shoot a snappy round. A 40 caliber is a highly charged cartridge. Okay, when you compare that to the 9mm, it's a high compressed round. Okay, when you shoot it, it's snappy. A lot of people don't feel comfortable shooting that type of gun, so they train less. Okay, they train a lot less. A 40 caliber Glock 22 is not designed for everybody. Okay, and I did carry that the longest time as well. But a lot of these agents are realizing, hey, you know what? Let's switch to a different weapon system. Okay, let's switch to a weapon system where we can have our students, our new officers or agents control the weapon a lot better. So let's switch back, or let's switch to the Glock 17. Okay, let's switch to something different. Again, I'm not saying Glock 17 is the best weapon out there. I'm just telling you, or I'm suggesting that you see what the larger agencies are carrying and make a decision somewhat based on that. Now, a lot of my experienced shooters on the channel would say, hey, well, that's BS, Sean. Why would you give that advice? Different people might need a different firearm requirement based on their familiarity with different weapons, based on them being comfortable with a particular weapon. Well, this video, again, is not meant for you guys. It's meant for those who are first-time shooters, those who have no idea on what type of weapon that they should carry. Okay, so in this video, I'm not going to tell you what weapon. I'm just telling you to go seek out to the larger agencies, larger law enforcement, and see what they're carrying. And again, the private security profession depends in a way on what law enforcement is currently doing. So you might get some government contracts in private security. Well, the type of weapon that is generally allowed is the weapon or caliber that particular law enforcement agency whom you're servicing is allowed to carry. Hope this video helps you selecting a firearm. I got more videos like this to go. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hope you guys all have a nice day and stay safe.